What's up everyone, it's DA here, and today we are going to be talking about the Pyro class in Outriders. This is like your sorcerer class in most RPGs. It is that class dedicated to people who like to play at control, or what is commonly known as CC. This class is able to do this with the help of dispositions that let you set enemies on fire, cause explosions, or even immobilize your targets. So, in Outriders, every class has a total of 8 powers, but they were only able to show us 4, and all those powers can be unlocked and customized as you go through the game, earn XP, and level up. The Pyromancer's whole damage revolves around burning things, and if you've played other games when fire is being used, you will be aware that fire will deal damage over time. It has the ability to stun or even cause panic on targets. Those are the things that fire does here as well. Every enemy you set on fire has a high chance of spreading the effects to another target, depending on how close they are. And when enemies die, you get a bonus HP for healing, and you also get a bonus ability damage as well. Because of the AoE fire effects, setting multiple enemies on fire theoretically can make the Pyromancer really tanky, assuming you kill all of them or someone else does. And that is something that synergizes as well with one of the subclasses that we're going to talk about later on. So let's talk a little bit about the variations of abilities with the Pyromancer. The first one is known as Ash Blast. This is a CC ability that covers enemies in ash and immobilize them. One of the really cool things about it is that it lets you set enemies up for other abilities in other combos, or maybe just set them for your teammates who hop in and hop out every now and then. The next ability is called Thermal Bomb. This is an ability that sets enemies on fire and causes damage over time. It's more of a rocky lava magma type of thing. If an enemy dies, they explode and deal an AoE damage. This is something that can be combined with another ability, Ash Blast, and it will allow you to get more kills since enemies will be grouped together and frozen in place. The next ability is known as Heat Wave. This one is more of a precursor to every ability, meaning that it is going to be one of the first things that you will ever unlock for this class. It's basically an ability to set things on fire, but just a regular version of it. And I'm assuming that the more you level it up, you begin to increase the range and the radius of it as well. The fourth ability, which some people might call the ultimate, is called Overheat. For all you Warframe players out there, or all you Warlock players out there, picture this one as Ember's old world on fire combined with accelerants. Overheat increases fire damage and also synergizes perfectly with all their Pyromancer abilities. It even causes enemies to explode on the inside. Now, within every class there is a subclass, and those subclasses will also help you determine the playstyle that you're going for. Right here we have the Ashbreaker, we have the Firestorm, and we have the Tempest. All of these are tuned to complement a specific ability, and as I said, complement a playstyle. These branches also provide active and passive upgrades and changes to the class. Ashbreaker, for example, increases damage against marked enemies, and it also amplifies your anomaly power, which is your firepower. It is more of a DPS version of the class. And if you look at Tempest, Tempest is a subclass that is more tanky and offers several defensive supports. It reduces incoming damage, increases health gained from killing burned enemies, and it also has the ability to revive you from the grave, more like the Fireborn ability in Sunsinger from Destiny 1. That is really interesting. When I first saw that, that was the first thing that came to mind. Now, on the third one, we have Firestorm. Firestorm is more of a middle because it amplifies both anomaly power and skill power, and it falls between that offensive and defensive playstyle. So if you're still confused, this might be one of those that you will end up picking or just going for the defensive side of things. With all that said though, thank you very much for watching, and let me know what you think about this down in the comments section. Thank you once again. I'll see you in the next one.